I'm Maeve. Welcome to EPK News on Friday the 4th of May. In today's news we will go to Paris to find out how young people are reacting to the election frenzy there. So let's go. We can almost count the hours till the second round of the French presidential elections. By Monday morning, Europe will have found out who will have the honour of juggling national and international affairs on behalf of France. The election frenzy climaxed this week with the live debate between Royal and Sarkozy. Its thousands of viewers triggered street chats, opinion polls, bets, internet chats, never mind the headlines in most European papers. So how are the young French people feeling right now? We know for sure that the presidential elections is the most discussed topic of the week. But who are they going to vote for? Let's see if Esther in Paris can answer the question.
Sarkozy, Ségolène, we don't know yet, but anyway, France will have a new president this weekend. In fact, young people are really interested in the election of this year, so EPK has talked to them.
Pourquoi tu crois que cette année, autant de gens ont voté les premiers tours des élections?
Parce qu'il y a eu une forte identification autour de trois personnages, enfin de trois personnes principalement, et que les médias ont très fortement incité à aller voter utilement.
Pour éviter Le Pen au deuxième tour, je pense. Pour le réflexe du vote utile. Et je sais pas, peut-être une conscience politique qui s'éveille, j'espère.
Parce que jusqu'à présent, les choses n'avaient pas beaucoup évolué et je pense qu'il y a aussi une grande part de motivation de nouveaux électeurs qui n'avaient encore jamais voté, qui n'étaient pas inscrits sur les listes, et on a fait beaucoup de bruit pour que ceux-ci aillent vers les bureaux de vote.
Parce qu'ils ont peur.
Non, moi je dis parce qu'il faut vraiment que ça change. Les choses changent parce que rien ne change depuis des années, il faut que ça change.
Et vous croyez que ça va changer?
Bah, de toute façon, soit l'un soit l'autre. Voilà. Là c'est vraiment l'extrême et l'extrême, je pense. Vraiment socialiste, et après Sarkozy, je dirais même anti-jeune.
Comment tu crois que l'Europe perçoit la France en ce moment?
Je crois que l'Europe, par absolue méconnaissance de nos candidats, imagine que Sarkozy est un pragmatique et que Ségolène est juste arriéré intellectuellement parlant.
Je pense que les autres pays européens se disent que la France est en train de rattraper le retard qu'elle avait perdu, et d'un point de vue modernisation politique, soit avec Sarkozy parce qu'il est là, je vais changer les choses et je vais mettre la France dans la mondialisation, soit parce que Ségolène est une femme et qu'elle a un discours socialiste plus comme Zapatero ou comme Tony Blair. Donc je pense que les Européens se disent « Ah, la France est en train de se moderniser un peu ».
Et comment tu crois qu'en ce moment l'Europe perçoit la France?
Un petit peu, je ne sais pas comment dire, perdu.
Mais comment vous prévoyez les résultats? Qu'est-ce que vous croyez?
Moi je pense Sarkozy, sûr.
Moi je pense que...
Parce qu'il y a une petite histoire avec Chirac là, vous savez.
J'ai pas d'idée. Je prédis une victoire de Sarkozy, mais j'espère que non.
Moi je pense que Sarkozy va gagner, de pas beaucoup, mais je pense qu'il va gagner.
Sarkozy, très simplement.
Romania has just accepted to host around 3,000 American soldiers on their soil between now and 2008. Just settling into its 5th month as a member of the European Union, why would it do such a thing? If they want to gain more political significance and global security, should they not have done so by joining forces with the European Union? The Romanian-US agreement that was signed on December the 6th, 2005, along with this week's move, is bringing Romania closer to the USA, and in doing so could deteriorate relations between Europe and Russia. If our member states all succumb to Americans' request, just like Romania did this week, why do they want to be in the Union? While young people continue to do their best to improve relations between the EU and Muslim countries, the latter don't seem to be returning the favour. The European Youth Forum celebrated its AGM in Azerbaijan last week to work on intercultural understanding in the region. So while the youth in Europe try to reinforce the political participation of Muslim countries, it doesn't seem to be rubbing off on Turkish politics. Their desire to enter the bloc is looking pretty low. According to a recent survey, 60% of the Turks reckon that the Christian club, as in the 27 member states, will never welcome a Muslim country like Turkey into the bloc. Is that why it's currently not living up to the requests of the European Union? What does Europe think? Whatever happens, the EU will have to intervene. If not, we could witness a civil war in Turkey. The European Parliament opened its doors to the public this week. In both Strasbourg and Brussels, the open days are still going on to give locals and tourists a peek at what really goes on inside the institutions of the European Union. Entertainment and events have been taking place all week and will climax tomorrow when the Parliament becomes Europe area. While political groups, associations and cultural organisations decorate the onlookers with their pamphlets, representatives from the European Parliament will encourage people to become parliamentarians for the day. A heated debate will take place about the future of Europe, while jazz band and dancers do their thing. And finally, scientists have finally discovered a gene that can prolong our lifespan and improve the quality of our life. Scientists from the Salk Institute in California have just identified a starvation response gene known as PHA4. Their discovery was thanks to the starvation of some worms when they saw how their metabolism switched over to a longer lifespan setting. There's no evidence yet that the reaction would be the same in humans, although many are inclined to believe so. The advice is, however, not to start starving ourselves thinking we will live for longer, but that the research might just aid in developing some medicines. Well, that's all for today and in fact this week. Have a great weekend and I'll be back on Monday with more Euro Pocket News. Bye!